14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Mixon. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action. Bridgewater. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and inches, Bridgewater. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. To make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will simply try to be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. On the delay, it's Mixon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Dumps it off to Mixon. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater.
Trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had it working pretty well here in this 1st half up until that last drive when he put it on the turf, Charles.
So I don't think they want to overreact to that fumble because now you've got a guy that's played so well. You don't want to take it effectiveness by worrying about it too much. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw him next week at meetings. He'd have a football with him at all times.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball. Kings. Out. Check 50. Check that.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Mayfield. Got his man, it's Eifert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
3 down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a party now.
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, baby.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
It doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Run.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And he finds Beasley complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 3.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage. And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation. So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them. And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back. Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here. Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 58, boys, 58. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day. 1st down, Mayfield. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Pollard, and here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go, baby.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I smell fear in that.
Mayfield on 1st down. And this one caught by Beasley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Get ready, get ready. Get ready.
180.
56, check 56. Here we go, here we go. Watch.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And this is incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, alert 33.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Next pick. Yeah.
54 Mike.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
It's a set. Come on.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. A Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to go up top for the... And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Eifert, 27 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with...
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through the...
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that where it gets symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I'm coming after you.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And again it's Bridgewater. And this is caught by Watkins. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same group.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Not that time for Watkins.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Hey. 4 down.
Here's Pollard again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup, first down, New Orleans.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Number 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Heavy.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. It's caught by Crabtree. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Mike, 58, right there.
So we got man.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield got it complete to Crabtree. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Come on, guys, deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
All day.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. He's going to... And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Offense.
That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. First-round pick back in 2012. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
Let's go.
7 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Bridgewater. He's got Curse. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
54 Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Bridgewater on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
180!
Mike, it's our time. It's our time.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Well, the lead late in the 4th, and Mayfield's going to throw it. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The run for Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Now Pollard. And he loses the football a second time. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
It's you.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. And this is Shepard on the catch. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 57.
This is Mixon on the draw. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Saints, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.